Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Geheimnisnacht, the Warhammer mod, with of course Sultan Jeff the Fat. We have 12,000 troops, that's pretty good. So, first of all, I wanted to apologize for last episode. I didn't really play too much, I was more just raging on, but you know, things like that happen, I suppose. So I took a look around the world and look at this. The Empire is in revolt. Maybe okay. That's not that special, you know. It's just the Empire. The Emperor is dull, so he's kind of an idiot. He has a lot of troops though. But look at the counter Emperor, quote unquote. He's Neusländisch. I don't know. I mean, okay, they have this down here, of course. A little bit of a hold down here, which. The Eagle Confederacy apparently is part of the Empire, and they are also Neusländisch. Though the thing is, I was told at least that the Neusländisch culture is not present at game start. This means that these characters had to, well, adopt local culture from the borderlands, and then they somehow managed to just spread it into the Empire. We also have a Sylvanian somewhere over here. There we go. And he looks like a vampire, though he is not actually one. And I have to sneeze. Sorry. Another nice thing I've noticed is that the Empire has a special government type, which makes sense, you know. But there's one little line that makes it so good to have. Tribal, urban feudalism, and congregation government vassals are not included in vassal limit calculation. That's so powerful. Okay, so he has -7 because he has the Empire, but laws +14 because he probably has his council empowered. But all of his major king vassals don't actually count as into this limit. So he can basically conquer the world and be totally fine with it. That's pretty strong. All things considered. Wife. Mother. Okay, you hire the Blood Knights, and now you're probably going to win. There's another wild hunt, but yeah, I think you're gonna win. A party of soldiers flying the banner of Vali Anushivan of Makala recently set up camp in the middle of a field belonging to a farmer in Talanklar. According to the farmer, their campfire spread out of control, and his entire crop was reduced to ashes. He has brought the matter before your court and demands compensation. I shall pay the farmer with my own coffers. Okay. Let's also try this, because, well, okay, so this just costs me 100 gold, and it doesn't even give me an event. That's nice. Thank you. Let's see, is the steward at least good? I don't think so. Maybe this guy we invited? But my son is pretty good, but my son is... He's under my council, I believe. So yeah, be my steward. Be my guest. We are going to... Where are you marching? My son has... he only has Scar's magical potential. Well, that's good enough, but it's also sad. We're going to declare our holy war for Samar, so that we can finally get, you know, Sudenburg under our control. I've been playing a lot of Hearts of Iron 4 lately. It's a real good game. Who would have known? And there's a mod for it that apparently I have it really with mods and Paradox games. Though not really for Europa Universalis 4, but there's a mod called Kaiserreich. Oh no, Kaiserreich, because I am German. I can pronounce that without, you know, too much trouble. But basically, it's in a alternative dimension, I guess. Alternate history where the Germans won the First World War, and it's not just like, oh yeah, the Germans are super powerful. No, that actually has so much lore and fluff to it, and it's like the middle powers broke kind of off, so it's only just Germany, but Germany kind of controls a lot in the world. Like, it has powerful colonies in Africa and in Asia, but at the home front they're a little bit struggling, mostly economically, because the war just really wrecked the economy of Europe. And early in it's just really interesting, like seeing. I've played as Germany. I recovered from the economy struggles, and I just conquered the world. But it's not as easy as you would think. Even though Germany is so powerful, it has a lot of enemies as well. Because obviously everyone kind of wants a part of the cake that Germany has now under its control. Excuse me, you want independence? Wait, why are you in this? Okay, I'm imprisoned you. I rejected adoption. Okay. Dislikes new obligation law. Fired from the council. Recently fired. Raised levies. Wants a seat on the council. What are you good at? You're a decent marshal. You're not gonna be my marshal though. Bad news. Maybe you can be my vizier? No. Maybe my no, definitely not my spy master. No, I guess you just maybe I can't actually put you on the council back because I fired you. Well, you're just bad, really. Put you to a faith focus. Yeah, you're just sieging down here, which is good. I'm gonna split you up and march one north, one south. And the combat is really fun in Hearts of Iron 4. You have like these large fronts, and you just can either hold or attack, or you know, it's interesting. It's real interesting. It's a lot of fun to play. We're gonna hunt his armies down because we don't want them to form up after nearly destroying my army. And we're going to split up to siege everything. Ah, you're patient now. You are such a good boy. Like a dog. You're such a good boy. No, I want you as me. That sounds very weird, but that's the truth. Excuse me. Yeah, we don't lose is the thing. Are the Blood Knights in here? Yeah, the Blood Knights are over in this flank. But we lost so many troops. What the heck? Man, we lost a bunch here. Yeah, we probably are going to not win this battle here. Mother, wife, daughter, what are they? You're not my daughter, not my wife. I do love your hair doing and your armor. Your culture is so cool. And you still have these guys hired. I don't know if you actually. I think you're losing. Oh god, there are more coming. That's not good. Let's hope the Blood Knights are actually they're over here. Yes, I believe so. Let's see what they can do. Probably not much. No, actually they lost. Okay. They're not the Blood Knights, they're Vampire Knights, but they should be much more powerful than this. I'm surprised they lost. Well, I suppose it's time for you to march north. It's not as bad as it seems. Like, I'm not worried at all to lose this war. As long as they don't hunt my armies down, that would be bad. And it seems like they are. Because I don't like to lose my retinue like this. You did convert someone to the Vampiric Faith. I'll just retreat. We don't want to fight them. Don't let yourself be killed here. And let's assemble a couple of mercenaries maybe. Obviously we can't get them Holy Order. Really, that's the strongest you have? What happened to all the mercenary orders? Oh, you know what? I probably can't hire the Southerners anymore. So I suppose this is like the Headhunters and all what I had before. Well, let's get these Ogres. They're pretty cool. And I guess I can only get this mercenary. The Lichtungsmarkt Halbediere Regiment. Don't know why they're independent. March north to Al-Bahad. What do you want? You want to form a strong, proper alliance. I agree, even though you're going to lose your war, maybe. You have the Blood Knights, though. So I'm not too worried about you losing the battles. I guess you're a bit too scared to attack them. There's also this Wild Hunt still. Well, you're just gonna lose the north. It's not as bad as you make it out to be, mother. Oh, so... Oh, okay, you just... Wait, what? You took a prisoner? How did you do that? You also usurped her. Well, that's bad. But at least... she's probably going to die. He's probably going to execute her. So, last week, you might remember it, that's why I didn't record anything Sunday. Or was it Saturday? I believe it was Sunday. I had like this debauchery. I don't know what, like, where I drank way too much, and I'm still feeling the repercussions from that. Not really. Oh yeah, he burnt my mother. It was to be expected. It's a shame, really. She was kind of special. You want my daughter, huh? The king of the Ungols. I accept. Why not? I don't think my daughter is really important to me. It's more about what I said. Apparently I talked so much shit. It's unbelievable. And whenever I try to remember what I said, I cannot recall anything is the thing. Oh. After Mother's funeral, I am approached by her old friend Bosom, who wants to speak to me. Apparently Mother wanted Bosom to look after me. He's offering me his friendship and protection. The ogre? He hates me. Yeah, which makes sense, because he's an ogre. Of course, Lord Bosom, I'd honor to call you my friend. I wouldn't call him Lord. The enemy of my enemy. Haha! Oh, wait, what, we were rivals? Yes, of course. Well, that's odd. He's like coming over to be like, your mother asked me. I don't know, how would ogre sound? No, that's not right. Your mother asked me to look after you, son. Not after you, comma, son. Do you accept my friendship? And I'm like, yeah, I would be honored. Thank you, Lord Bosom. And then he just turns around and walks away, and I'm spitting at my mother's grave and be like, ha ha ha, the fools! Oh, who? But what is it? Something about laughing last or something. Ah yeah, he who loves last longest. Wow, that's a tongue breaker. He who loves last. Wow, really? He who loves last loves longest. It's quite tough to say. Finally, that callous spider Countess Adeline has left this fine earth. Well, everything will definitely be better without her. I have a lot of extra time on my hands now. So I could immediately be rivaled to this guy that I'm just befriended. He befriended me. I'm just... the situation is quite funny. Bond over the death of Countess Adeline with an old enemy, Count Loop. So Loop, who are you? I don't care who you are, really. Life is too short for hate, it's about time I change my ways. Yeah, sure, let's be kind. Let's be Lord Jeff the Fat, the kind vampire. That's okay. And once my army has arrived up north, we're going to crush the opposition. They're not really the opposition, I guess. But you know, the defenders of Sudenburg. Oh, teaching someone how to feel and channel the winds of magic is no easy task. What do you want Merrick to be taught? It's time to test him. Oh, your work with son Merrick has paid off. He has started casting his first spells without any help and is likely to go on his studies without need of your tutelage. Good. The friendship ends. Oh, okay. But he's now a mage. It seems your son has succeeded in his apprenticeship and is now a fully qualified mage. Awesome. He's now learned in the mage Lord of Fire. And I'm just gonna craft some items. Because I wanna die. I wanna explode. Let's make a weapon. Sure, give me this this sword. No, I guess that didn't work. Can I still craft more items? No, I don't have any power. Well, let's channel some power then. Channel more power. And channel more power. Craft an item. What else could I need? A gauntlet. A gauntlet looks fine. Oh, okay, it's the rings. Well, let's get a ring of... Ooh, a ring of command sounds good. A ring of speed. Give me a ring of insight. Use all the dice. There you go. A spell thieving sword. How did I manage to craft a spell thieving sword? This sword has the ability to steal magic from the user's enemies, said to have been crafted by an envious mage hunter. Well, no, not quite. I wanted to make a ring. Again, I just have the situation in my head. I'm just like on... I wouldn't be even in a forge. I'm just sitting at my table, I guess, and working on the small ring, and then I put it into the fires to craft it and harden it, and when I pull it out, it's suddenly a sword. It's just, oh, well, I guess my magic made it to a sword. That's fine. We're gonna try that again, mostly because I want to explode. No, I don't want a sword. I want a gauntlet, because apparently rings count as gauntlets. I guess an armor would also be nice. No, give me a freaking gauntlet here. Give me a ring of speed. And use a bunch of my dice. A mage's ring. Okay, so I think it's slightly randomized what exactly you are crafting. Though I don't quite understand how that works, because as I just said, I'm trying to make a ring. A ring is rather small, and you know, and I suddenly have a bracelet, or of course you have average magic potential. Yeah, when I suddenly have a bracelet or something of the likes. The ram never rests, so should I? No. As your working court physician, Edel burst into your study. My sultan, you've been up all night. It would be in your best interest to not work so hard, lest you should collapse from exhaustion. I'm a vampire. I don't think I need sleep any longer. But I'm also going to lead my armies into glory now. And my ogre friend is going to be by my side. So let's march up here, and we're gonna spell some fire on them. That's not how you say that, but okay. They want independence, and they want to be increase the council power. I can't agree to either of those terms. Can I maybe imprison a couple of guys? Trying to kill some people. I don't care, really. Go ahead, son. Kill some of these fools. You want my niece? Sure, here you go. And you're going to get thrift. You're a mutant. But that doesn't matter, apparently. We don't dislike mutants. We kind of dislike them, but we don't burn them right away. So let's cast some magic. I don't know why this is golden, to be honest. Cast a bit of combat magic. I have 6 points at the moment. I have a fireball, and I have a fireball. Okay, so... yeah, I think that should be good enough. Burning, burning, burning! I don't know if that did anything, because it's not very transparent if you actually did anything, but we crushed the enemies quite easily, so I assume my fire did burn them. By the way, I need to cast more magic so I can become better. Or I just die. Hey, you prisoner, can I eat you? I mean, you know, I have nothing against a little bit of cannibalism. You are a mage, or you could be a mage. You have magic potential at least. You're not a mage. Quite a big difference. But we did defeat them here, and this was a huge battle. Oh, we also hold his heir prisoner, I suppose. Oh, I see. Oh, sadly I can't actually turn him in. That's a shame. That would be fun. Yeah, like you capture the enemy commander or king, and then you just turn him. Of course it would end my war, but it would still be fun. Not for him, but for me. Let's cast some more combat magic. A fireball. And we're gonna use a couple of... Wah, yes. I'm done with casting. Don't know if that actually does anything, but we did kill a bunch of them, so that's good. And we're just going to quickly end the war, I think, here. So anyone who has problems with me is going to be burned quite badly. Can't I cast magic against you? Like... yeah, cast magic against him. I cannot do it because I don't think I have enough... yeah, I don't have enough skill points left. Life is not too bad. No, life is very bad. Actually, I can't die from stress, so... life is not so bad. It's actually a good thing to have. Oh yes, let's defeat him. But I'm so much stronger than him. Like, okay, I did receive 5 damage. Yeah, but I killed him. As you press your advantage upon your enemy, you can feel your blows sapping their strength. Launching a final attack, you deal them 5 damage and cut through their armor, severing their torso in 2. Letting out a ferocious bellow, you signal your victory to the onlookers and challenge another to take the place of your opponent. None. Step forward. Okay. Well, obviously we just slaughtered him. We are a vampire. I mean, could probably defeat most of them alone. Yeah, we're gonna... Finally, Sudenburg is under our control. And we can also gain the duchy, which I'm going to usurp. I'm going to give it to you, maybe. If I could turn you, that is. What if I cast magic against you? I still can't, obviously. Can I imprison you? No. I could take your title away and give them to a loyal vampire. I kind of want to keep Sudenburg. For sure. Let's give away these cities for now. So we have way too many titles right now. I mean, we have 2 temples here and over here, and I want to keep them. Actually, I only have 1 temple if I'm oh, I have this temple. Well, brother. I have this temple. Don't know why I had that still. Yeah, okay, these... what? Why do I have this type? I suppose I inherited it from my mother. That's the only guess I have. I didn't get an... Maybe I ignored the notification about that. But that's okay. How about we just get a loyal... Welcome the stricken. Wait, I had them. Oh, I did have them. Well, let's welcome them. Sure, it's not that bad. Also, no, don't welcome the witch hunters. Oh, you know what? I probably started with those 2 things because, as a, or maybe I gained them from my mother. I don't know, but what's this called? Chinan, okay. What was I about to say? Yeah, as a shadow man, I didn't have these options, I believe. And when I converted to vampirism, I probably got them. I also can't have a court physician, I believe. Which makes some sense. Why would I need one? No, I don't need to kill my half-brother. Didn't even know I had one. He is frail, so he's probably just going to die at some point. From his own. I'm not quite sure what to do with it. These new lands. Let's first of all change the laws so that they can no longer declare war against each other. In that way I can keep this mess somewhat tidy. Oh, this is not my land. That makes sense. Well, it would make sense to give this land to Agadi, but he really hates me. Because I'm a mutant and all that. Well, I could revoke his titles. Oh, he wouldn't actually do that. Oh, interesting. Well, can I like plot to imprison him? No, I could kill him and have a son rule in his stead. He doesn't hate me as much because he doesn't think I'm a, you know, a mutant. Well, I'm gonna give you this title anyways. Like, I'm sure you're not gonna abuse it. For sure. And I'm gonna keep Sudenburg for myself. For now. It doesn't actually give me all that many troops. And let's send down our troops as well. And the mercenaries. And I'm gonna have them stay up here. How's... Oh, jeez, okay, wow, when did that happen? When did that happen? Hello, Nakara. Camry, or rather Cetra, has finally reunited, well, mostly at least, the Nakaran Empire. Which, like, there's only a couple more over here. Like, even Princess Khalida has submitted to him, which is rather surprising. Of course, Arkan the Black is still here. And then there's another lord over here. And Zandri is also still independent. But also, he pushed so far into the Badlands. And he has, like, Lich priests over here. What kind of lore do you have? I suppose you don't have a lore, you're just a mage. So, very interesting. Indeed. He's going to be a formidable foe, and we have to fight him at some point. But with all of his vassals, he's going to have so many troops. However, I'm going to end the episode here for today. I thank you for watching. Oh god, how are you? Yawning in the outro, that's a new one. I will see you in the next episode, and then take care. Bye.